class is unrecorded at any point. I'm going to start putting the warm-up in purely to make sure that people are doing it, and there's no sense in not putting it because you can just fast forward, but you shouldn't be. You should be warming up properly. So we're going to get a good head-to-toe warm-up first, usual sketch, hopefully now starting to build a bit of routine into your heads with the warm-up and how it works. And then we're going to get straight into a ladder circuit. We like a ladder circuit because it starts off easy, gets real hard, and finishes before you know it. You know what you're getting with it, okay? And it's over and done with before you know it. So without further ado, we're going to mobilize our bodies before we get the heart rate up. Feet shoulder width apart. I'm going to walk out. Full press up position, bring my hands nice and close as if I was about to do a full-handed, just get into the position. Lift the hips, push back, okay? Now I don't want you to put excessive pressure on your knees. Yes, you're locking your knees out, but I don't want you to try and force it too much either. We don't want to put a lot of strain on those knees. First part is simply pushing the hands away from your body, trying to lock them out while trying to drive those straight legs down towards the ground through the heels, and then think about the hips and the pelvis, okay? I want you to push them back, so we should be feeling a damn good stretch running from the calves into the hamstrings, glutes, lower back, into the upper back, and then from this position, if you start twisting the torso only, okay, you're going to start feeling those lats, get a good stretch on the upper back, okay, just on the outside of your armpit, you're going to feel them, so if they're feeling pretty tight, get stuck into them while holding that solid stretch at the same time. Then I want you to bring your feet together, or close together, and then we're going to transition. So I don't need to move my feet or my hands at any point in this stretch other than me bringing my feet closer together, okay? Now remember, I'm pushing up through these arms, getting the nose and pointing as high as I can, okay? I'm not just simply trying to put all that weight and pressure down onto my lower back and hips, okay? So I want you to push up, try to get that nose as high as you can, focus on your breathing, and this is where, if you've done yesterday's 10-minute workout and the core's feeling a little bit tender, yep, because there's a lot of core work in that, you're going to feel a nice stretch running from the core, but also the front of your neck as well. So now I'm going to bring myself back up, bring the feet back out to roughly shoulder width apart. I'm going to push back, and now I should be feeling a little more mobile than I did the first time. So now I'm going to push it a wee bit harder. Okay, and what I strongly suggest you try and do, don't try, that's a waste of time, get it done. Take your left hand and I want you to simply try and grab hold of your right leg, foot, whatever, okay, and it doesn't matter if you can't reach it. I want you to try and reach it. You're going to feel a hell of a stretch, okay, and then release. So it's simply a case of reach, and then release. If you can reach it, great. If you can't, don't worry about it, okay? I want you to make sure you're keeping that form, the stretch that we're trying to achieve. You're holding that position. We're not breaking form, we're not bending knees, okay? We're not doing roly-polies around the living room. Nice solid position, and then we're going to bring those feet nice and close together. We're going to drop down one more and lift that chin up and focus on the breathing. Great work. Nicely done. Fantastic. Good. So hopefully you're feeling good. Hopefully you're feeling ready for this one tonight and you're starting to get in the zone. Don't worry if you're not, it doesn't matter. You're doing it anyway. Up. Good. And then lift up. Now remember, when you're walking these hands in, keep the legs straight, but don't rush it. When you get to that sticking point, work through the sticking point. Don't just stand up and give into it. Get that stretch out, feel it, pause, and then release. Happy days, okay? Next up, we're going to get the feet together, knees together, and before we go into the other one, we're just going to mobilize the knees while we're at it. Hands onto the knees. It feels like a silly one, but it's a damn good one. Why? Because it works, okay? It's one of those things that just works. So I want you to push the knees forwards, okay? And what we are doing two things at once here. We're just lubricating those knees, getting them going, but also, if your ankles are feeling a wee bit tight, you're going to be getting them on the go. So I'm just going nice and slowly to begin with, and then I'm going to start building up a little bit of speed. Not crazy, just keeping the control there. I'm not locking the knee out, I'm just stopping short of locking the knee out, but then I'm pushing forwards as far as I can, but not letting those heels come off. And if you want, you can add in those figure of eights, okay? So while you're going backwards and forwards, just add in those little figure of eights, which is basically side to side. And we don't want those heels, we don't want those feet waving all over the floor either. Okay, and then shake that out. Focus on your breathing. Next up, feet together, knees together, stand up tall, so get your posture correct now while you're at it, okay? So if you're feeling a little bit kind of like this, get the chest up, shoulder blades pulled together, chin up, look forward, squeeze the butt, get the feet together, the knees together, then tuck that chin in. Feel that stretch running into the neck, upper back potentially, then drop it down a bit more. Remember, the purpose here is we're trying to roll that spine up into a nice little ball. So we want you to take your time with this one. Work it as you go down. Just try and tuck that chin in. Take it further and further, and you're going to get a damn good stretch out of this one, okay? So these are just quick hack mobility exercises that we can do just to unlock the mobility we've already got, but it might just be lacking a wee bit if we've not been moving around correctly all day, okay? And then you're coming back up slowly, boom, 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 boom. That's it. The exact opposite way you went down. So you don't want to just stand up, okay? And we're going to do that again one final time. So tuck the chin in, drop the chest, push the spine up through it, drop down, and just keep, each time you move a large segment of your body, just try and wrap it all up nice and tight. And when you feel like you're at the bottom, tuck the chin in all the more, try to straighten out the legs and pull yourself in gently. Focus on your breathing, good solid pause at the bottom, and then release for the final time. Good work. Right, quads. This is where if you were in this morning's class, they may be feeling a little bit tender, but in a good way. Okay, so I want you to grab a hold of the foot, get the knees together. This is a new one. We've not been doing it in the warm-up that much, but it is a new and staple one we're going to be doing all the time. So feet together, knees, no. Knees together, okay? And then I want you to push the butt through. Just imagine you're at the top of a glute bridge, squeeze through, and then release that tension. Then put the tension back on, and then release the tension. So it's off and on, and each time you push through with the butt, we're just trying to take it a wee bit further and just unjam those quads a wee bit, okay? So remember, you're pushing through by squeezing the butt and pushing the hips forwards, not by leaning backwards, okay? And then simply shake out. So we're only going to do that a few times just to unjam the quads, change legs, grab a hold of the laces, pull the knees together. That's the most important part, okay? Keep the knees together, then push through by squeezing the butt, making sure that you're not starting to lean back, especially at the lower back, and release. So it's off and on, but each time it's a good squeeze, trying to take it further. Squeeze through. Good. And one more. Fantastic. Right, set yourself up for the perfect squat. You should know it. You should be screaming it out at me. Okay, we're going to get our feet shoulder width approximately apart. That bit is the only bit that's down to you. You get the choice. Okay, don't go excessively wide and don't go too narrow. Okay, somewhere in and around shoulder width apart. I want you to point the toes out at 11, 1 o'clock. Okay, not dead set forward. Drive the toes as hard into the ground as you can. Feel that pressure in the arch of your foot. Come on, please, Victoria. We're waiting for you. Farting about, I saw you. I saw you farting about. Yep, okay. Squatting. What are we doing? Driving the toes into the ground. Okay, so now I want you to squat down slowly, trying to do the perfect squat, regardless, I'll go sideways, regardless of how tight you might be feeling. So we're driving those toes into the ground, we're twisting the feet into the ground, and we're pulling those knees apart. You're going to get to a point where something feels tight for most people, probably the groin. Elbows into the knees, force the chest up, and we're mobilizing ourselves in good form, good posture, okay? So we don't just sit like this. No, okay? Get up, get the chest up. Okay, pull the knees apart, drive the toes into the ground. I don't care if it's a stress position. If your quads are burning when you're doing this because you're sitting up here somewhere, good, I want them to. I want you to suffer for your poor mobility, which could easily be addressed, okay, if you get on it. You know how to get on it. There's a full library of mobility ones there. Get into the groin, the adductors, okay, get into the ankles. That's your problem areas. That's what's preventing the depth in your squat, and then release. And we're going to shake out, okay? We're going to go again one more time. The idea here is this should feel a little bit easier as I go down, okay? So don't be lazy with your squats. Drive your toes into the ground, pull your knees apart, try to keep good form, okay? Build that movement pattern. It doesn't matter whether we're doing a groin stretch, like a slow squat, or whether we're doing a squat jump. Movement pattern's always the same, okay? Get these things right and make it a habit. Fantastic. Right, we're going to stand up. Swings, side swings, and toe touches. So now we're getting dynamic with our stretches. Oh, I've left the microwave open. Oh, giving away my big secrets to the anti-fogging, okay? If it works, I won't tell you what I've done because I'll just get laughed at, okay? But if it works, it could be genius. So swinging the legs. It's always halfway through when that camera starts to get a wee bit roasty-toasty. So now it's just roasty-toasty from start to finish. Okay, it might break, but it's worth the risk. So I'm swinging my leg, focusing on the breathing, okay? Just trying to get the heart rate up gradually, okay? We're not exactly exerting myself to the extreme, but we're stretching on the move. That's what we're doing here, dynamic stretching. So you should absolutely feel that stretch reflex kick in on the hamstrings on the forward swing, and you'll feel the hip flex and groin on the way back. And when it starts to feel like it's flowing pretty freely, I want you to turn and face what you were holding, lean into it, okay, and then swing the leg across the body. And if you're not sure, just do 10. But I'm not really counting. I don't ever really count. Just don't do 9. That's weird. Okay, no one does 9. Don't do an odd number or something. Make it 10 or 8 or 12. Good. And then we're going for our floor touches. Okay, we're going for floor touches. So with these floor touches, like I say, the objective isn't just to go like this. Okay, the objective, where's this coming from? I want you to simply keep that nice neutral spine, okay, and push the hips back to keep that nice neutral spine. And as a result, you're pushing back, and you're striving to be able to touch the ground and then push forward. If you're feeling a bit tight on there, okay, take a few to get going, maybe 5. And then eventually start touching the ground and then breaking form to touch behind you, which is going to help stretch out that lower back. And then push through and squeeze the butt, especially those people doing kettlebell swings tonight. We're pushing those hips back. If you're feeling stiff and tight and you can't get that movement pattern right, okay, then don't even think about picking up a kettlebell. So you should be coming forward with those hips, squeezing the butt as hard as we can to lock out. Squeezing the butt, okay? So rather than just coming up soft, squeeze the butt. It doesn't matter whether it's a burpee, an inchworm, a squat jump. We're always squeezing the butt to lock those hips out. We don't just come up like this. Okay, that's the point we're after. Right, get a sip of water if you need one. You've got 5 seconds. Better make it quick. Okay, everybody goes. Don't go out the room. Don't go out the room. Okay, right, let's get going. We're jogging on this spot. So I want you to focus on your breathing. Good, get the heart rate up a wee bit here, okay? So, big breaths, shake out the arms, get rid of all that stress from your life. And just like that, we're good to go. We're ready to tackle anything. So punching forwards. Punching forward, and it's as simple as that, okay? Let's go. Flick the fingers, keep the feet moving, okay? Always do this one side on so you can actually see what's going on with my feet. I'm actually making an effort to get my knees up, not high knees, okay? But still making an effort. Don't just kind of move the feet around or go through the motions, out to the sides. Good. And like I said, this warm-up is generic. You can use it for anything, and it's always my go-to one regardless of what I do. I'm not just saying that, okay? I'm not just saying that. So if you're ever struggling for ideas or you're not sure, okay, you're about to go a run. Yeah, how many folk do you see? Yeah, I'm about to go a run. Okay, sort it out. Do it properly. Okay, right, shoulder shrugs up. Shoulder shrugs up. Yep, I know. I've messed up the flow now. The order's all wrong. Okay. I'll pretend I'm not annoyed. Shoulder shrugs back the way now. Nice and fast, nice and dynamic. Back to jogging on the spot. Hoofed, right, arms across the chest. Crazy tonight, I know. We usually do these first. Get those feet moving. Yep, don't make me start shouting out people's names. You seem to forget you're on camera and I can see you. Move the feet. And for those of you who can't see your feet, shame on you. Okay, Victoria, all I see is your head. You could be sat at a desk for all I know, just going like this. Okay, for goodness sake, let's go. Straight arms up, straight arms up. Pushing through. Fantastic. Good. And then we're going for jumping jack style arms. Okay, jumping jack style arms only, but keeping these feet moving. Right, okay. Warm-up's complete. Get your life sorted out. We're about to start this. Okay. So, if you have a kettlebell, you know how to use it. It's as simple as that. And that's not me being lazy. Okay, I don't have time to be teaching 50% of the class kettlebells and the other 50% that don't have them. Not, okay? So we're going to be doing bodyweight only tonight, but I'm going to give you the option. If you've got a kettlebell to hand, exercise 1 for you is going to be your kettlebell swing. Simple, basics. Make sure you're squeezing that butt. Make sure you're not overextending the lower back. Make sure hips back, hips forward, as simple as that. Be powerful, be explosive, and get a grip of that kettlebell that you mean business, okay? None of this like we're having high tea, okay, with the wee pinkies pointing out and all that nonsense. Grip the thing like you mean it. The other exercise you're going to do with a kettlebell is when we're doing squats, you can do goblet squats if you like, or holding it up here. That goes wrong when you start getting lazy or your kettlebell's too heavy and you start looking like this. Okay, keep it tight, be sensible, you know how to do them, so get them done properly. And if you don't, don't be doing them, okay? It's as simple as that. So going forward, it's now body weight, and in 30 seconds time, we're going to start this circuit, okay? So 30 seconds, make sure you're good to go. So it's a ladder circuit. It's going to be 30 seconds on exercise 1, and then we get 30 seconds rest. It starts off real slow. The first exercise is a kettlebell swing if you've got one. If not, you're going to be doing what I'm doing, and it's going to be a jumping jack shuffle. Now, this is a wee bit more coordinated. I want you with your feet to be doing this with your feet while jumping jacking your arms, okay? The purpose of this exercise is purely to get the heart rate up. So 5 seconds, we're going to go. 3, 2, 1, shuffle the feet, get the arms going, okay? Now that's the last time I'm going to mention that you can do a kettlebell swing instead. So remember, exercise 1, if you've got a kettlebell, is kettlebell swings. Everybody else, move fast. Jumping jack shuffles, okay? We're doing these for 30 seconds and then we get 30 seconds rest. Good. Fantastic. So this is just purely moving fast. It's not big, graceful steps, okay? It's fast. Okay, imagine you're trying to fly. Very unsuccessfully. Relax there, okay? So you've got 30 seconds rest. Because it's a ladder circuit, if you're new to it, we're going to be doing exercise 1 again, okay? But this time, straight into exercise 2 without a rest. Exercise 2 this time is lunges, okay? So it's going to be big forward lunges. We'll talk more about them, but you're pretty obvious how to do them, okay? But I'll keep your technique right. 5 seconds, back to jumping jack shuffles. 3, 2, 1, go. So the easiest thing to do is get your feet going first, okay? It feels like a stupid exercise, but as you can hear, and as I'm sure you're discovering, good way to get the heart rate up. And if you're in a place where it's -2, gets the body temperature up as well. 15 seconds, okay? Then we're straight into lunges. Now, with these exercise transitions, they are fast, okay? Be quick, 5 seconds. Don't fart about. It's a lunge, for goodness sake. You know how to do them. So get straight into it. Straight away we go. Big step and up. Big step and up. Make sure you're finishing the lunge you do before you go into the next one. Squeeze the butt. Squeeze the butt, okay? Simple. Now with our lunge, we're trying to keep the body vertical. We're trying to keep the work in the legs, and we do that by driving down through both legs, okay? Not just the forward leg. And relax, 30 seconds rest. Good work, okay? So ladders are good. They break us in gently, and before you know it, they get quite hard, okay? Now it's only 6 exercises, so it's over and done with before you know it tonight. So now we're back to the start. Jumping jack shuffles, or kettlebell swings, lunges, and then we're all into inchworms with a double press up, okay? So we walk out, 2 press ups, 1 and 2, and we walk in, stand by for shuffles. 3, 2, 1, go! Good. So this is a 3 exercise run through, then it's 4, then 5, then 6, and then we drop them all off. So I want you to really, on this exercise, it is about speed. I want you to be light on the toes, okay? We shouldn't be like an elephant jumping around like this. Be light on the ball of the foot. You should not feel shock traveling up your leg. Lunges, stand by. Straight in we go. Big prominent step forward, okay? When you step forward, you should have that 90-degree bend in your knee at the bottom, okay? In your back knee. Okay, I don't care whether you think you're not fit enough or you're not strong enough, you go all the way down, okay? If you struggle to get back up, good, you're gonna get better. If your lunges look like mine now, guess what? Fast forward a year, you're still gonna be doing them, okay, if your knees are all right. Next exercise, inchworm, double press ups. Stand up tall, walk out, squeeze the butt, squeeze the core. 1, 2, lift the hips, bend the knees, stand up, okay? Simple. Let it flow. You are getting 30 seconds rest after these, so why take it easy? 2 strict press-ups. Press-ups, of course, they can be done full, they can be done on the knees, whatever's the best for you. Make sure if you do them on the knees, that you don't start overextending the back on the way up. So look into me now while you rest. If you do your press-ups on the knees, be guilty that you don't do this, okay? And you start putting all that strain on your back when you're walking back up. That's why we squeeze the butt and squeeze the core. Breathe, okay? Back to the start we go. Jumping jack shuffles, lunges, inchworms. And now, if you've got a kettlebell, you'll be doing goblet squats. If you don't, you're going to be doing squat in and outs all the way about. I'll keep you right. Go for it. Flap those arms around. Get that heart rate up. If you're swinging that kettlebell, make sure you're swinging it to eye level. Make sure you're crushing the hell out of it. Make sure you're squeezing the hell out the butt at the top. Okay, we want to keep that pelvis nice and neutral. Be safe. Simple as that. If it doesn't feel right, it ain't right. 5 seconds. Lunges. Let's go for reverse lunges this time. So step backwards instead of forwards. So it's like this. Step back, stand up. Mixing it up. I know, it's crazy, but you'll be fine. So we're reaching. We really have to reach back with that leg while keeping the body nice and vertical. We keep this chest proud. And on this exercise, unless you're talking like I am, you'll get a chance to. Good. So the next exercise is what inchworm. Double press up. Stand by for it. Good. Set yourself up and go. Don't stop. Don't think about it. When you stand up from the inchworm, squeeze the butt. So remember, next exercise now, if you've got a kettlebell, goblet squats. If you don't, it's going to be a squat in and out, which is basically what squats, but you jump the feet in at the top. I'll show you. Keep working hard. Okay, 5 seconds. Get another rep in, don't wait. Good. Set yourself up for a squat, down. Jump the feet in, jump the feet out. Jump the feet in, jump the feet out. So it's basically a squat jump, but we're landing nice and soft. Okay, so it's not boom, nice and soft. Nice and soft. So we're working on your coordination a wee bit here. And again, if you've got that kettlebell instead and you're doing goblet squats, crush it properly. Don't care if your biceps and shoulders are tired. That's how you do it. Don't be lazy. Good. Walk around and catch your breath, everyone. So that is us. 4 exercises in now, okay? 2 more run-throughs, and then that's us at the top of the ladder, okay? Good work. 10 seconds. Okay, next exercise is flutter kicks. So that'll be exercise 5. We lie on our back, and it's as simple as that. 3, 2, go. Come on. Good. So like I've said, and like I always say repeatedly on these circuits, try to tune your brain. So as soon as that buzzer goes, you don't even think about it, okay? You just throw yourself into the first rep. If you're swinging a kettlebell around, make sure you place it down safely. You don't just let your back get jerked out. Put it down safely and controlled. Lunges, we'll go forward again. So straight in. You don't need to look at your living room floor. You don't need to start doing a spring clean. Just get your reps done. Good work. So we should be feeling it in the legs. Should be feeling it in the butt, quads, hammies. Focus on that breathing. Next exercise, everyone. Inchworm double press ups. No need for a rest. Just throw yourself into it. Get in that rhythm. First rep's away. I walk out, squeeze the butt, do my press ups, walk in, squeeze the butt at the top. So an inchworm is like a horizontal squat into a vertical squat when you think about it. And those of you who have pretty tight ankles and groin, especially the ankles, you'll find you can't bend the knee. So as a result, you struggle to get up and down. It feels stiff and awkward. Next exercise, goblet squats or squatting outs. Squatting outs. Now with these squatting outs, drive the toes into the ground, okay? Drive the toes. Remember, perfect form, regardless of what type of squat we're doing, whether it's jumping, whether it's a stretch. Drive the toes, pull those knees apart. Don't let that chest sink forward. Good. Stand by, lie on your back when the buzzer goes. Lie down, legs up 6 inches, straight into it. Flutter kicks. Now with our flutter kicks, focus on your breathing. Good. We're keeping these legs straight, and I'm only going head to toe, heel to toe, heel to toe. Okay, so it's not a big range of movement. It's a toughie, but we don't care because it's only 30 seconds and we're here to push ourselves hard, not here for an easy time. Good, relax. Oh. Okay, while you might be tempted, get your butt off that floor and stand up and breathe. Get a wee sip of water if you need one. Okay, everyone, the longest round we're going to do tonight is about to start. This is all 6 exercises now. Your 6th exercise, of course it is. It's a burpee with no jump though, with no jump. Stand by for shuffles. Go. This is the last time you're going to do these tonight, or if you're doing kettlebell swings, it's the last time you're going to do them tonight. Let's have a look. It's right about now the camera steams up, and it's not. We could be on to something. Next exercise, lunges. 3 seconds, come on, don't stop. Now we go, rep 1. Rep 2, granted it might take you a wee bit longer if you've got a kettlebell to transition, but regardless, we should be well into our way now. Okay, so when you're doing your lunges, look at your knee. It should not be caving in. It should not be going out excessively. It should be tracking roughly in line with the toes. Maybe out to the side a wee bit, but never do we want that knee collapsing in the way. Inchworm double press ups, stand by. Let's go. No reason to stop. No reason to breathe. You can do that on the move. Work yourself hard, everyone. Ladder circuits, when you're in them, can seem quite long. But after this run through, as you all know, it's over and done with pretty damn quick because we start dropping those exercises back off again. Make sure those press ups are good. Make sure they're strict. Goblet squats or squatting outs to your feet. Let's go. So think about what you're doing. Okay, we're pulling those knees apart. We're really driving those toes hard into the ground. Okay? Trying to keep that spine neutral, not falling forward. 10 seconds. Flutter kicks. We're lying down at least. Good work. Nearly there. Down we go. Okay, it doesn't take long to lie down. You can sit on the hands if you like, whatever you want. Just make sure those legs are straight and locked out, and it's the whole leg that moves. People do these wrong because they just flick around the toes. Get the whole leg moving, coming from the core. Good. Heel to toe, heel to toe, heel to toe. Burpees, I want you to beat me to my feet. 3 seconds. That buzzer goes, you get up, up, up on your feet. First rep out, stand up, no jump. Now I want you to really think about the squeeze of the butt when you jump out and the squeeze of the butt when you stand up. Combine that with the squeeze of the core and you should feel solid. When you jump out, you should not feel those hips sag down. If you're not jumping out all the way, why not, okay? Simple as that. Rest. So while you're resting, watch me now. It doesn't matter whether you do them dynamically like me here, or whether you have to go down and then jump out. I don't care, but you should look like this. Don't want to see this going on, where you go like this, okay? Who are you kidding? Yourself. Do them properly. If it feels harder, you're probably doing them right. Okay, stand by. We're starting with lunges now. Your choice, forward or backward. Don't say I'm not good to you. Forward or backward lunges. So how it works now, we're running through the round, but we're dropping off the first exercise each time now. So we're always ending on burpees, which is good because it gets our heart rate up, okay? It takes a lot to recover from that, okay? And that's a good thing. Why? It's going to knacker us out more. And you're going to push through it regardless. Okay, let's go. Inchworm, double press up. Doesn't matter who you are, you should be pushing yourself as hard as you can, and good things will come to you. But if you're getting to that point where you're tiring, and it's getting a wee bit hard, and mentally, it's asking a lot for you to keep going, and you want to stop or slow down or give in, that's a choice. That's all it is. Okay, it is a choice. All I say to you now is, don't give in. Keep going. Stand up tall, feet together, or goblet squats if you like. Push it hard. Perfect reps every time. You know you're lying down next. 10 seconds. Might as well go for it then, eh? Good. Stand by. Lie down. Flat. Sit on the hands if you like. Straight legs, go. Focus on your breathing. Right, okay. So, I'm composing myself. What's next? Burpees. So when that buzzer goes, you know what? I'm going to get up on my feet fast. I'm not going to think about it. I'm just going to do that first rep and see what happens next. The second, the third, the fourth. Don't think about it. It's only 30 seconds. Stand by. To your feet, go. Up. First rep. Doesn't matter if it's a bit of a mess. Get it done. Don't stop and think about how much your legs are burning or your heart rate's on fire. Get it done. One rep and then another. Don't forget that butt squeeze. Keep the core tight. Getting tired. Fatigue's not an excuse for bad form, because that's when you're going to hurt yourself. Relax. Okay, so now you can see we're always ending these rounds. Struggling to breathe. If you're not, pull your finger out. There's still time. There's still time to work hard. Let's go. Okay, next exercise. It's an inchworm with a double press up. Okay. Goodbye lunges. Stand by. 5 seconds. Stand by. Be there. Ready to go. You ready? Let's do it. Walk out. 2 press ups. You should be thinking about those hips the whole time. Are they sagging? Damn it, I need to squeeze my core more. I need to squeeze my butt more. Or are they not even getting the chance to sag because you've got them too high? Bring them down a bit. Feel that core engage. Next exercise, squatting outs or goblet squats. To your feet, straight away, let's go. Let's make the most of our time. So there'll be no more inchworm double press ups. They are gone. So the next run through, it's only 3 exercises, which means we're so close to the end, which means you need to push it hard. Keep those goblet squats nice and tight if you're doing them. Okay, don't be pulled forward by them. 5 seconds. To the floor, flutter kicks, straight in. Don't have to get comfy. You're in your home. You're already comfy. Let's go, go, go. Try to focus on your breathing. Don't hyperventilate. Stand by for burpees. Okay, so remember, buzzer goes, don't think about it. Get up like your life depended on it. Stand up tall and get that first rep cracked. Up we go, fast. Don't care if you're tired. You shouldn't care either. Squeeze the butt, squeeze the core. Always. No jump. Why? You're going to go faster. It's going to give you a chance to focus on developing that good hip snap. 10 seconds. And then we get a rest. Walk around, don't lie around. Breathe, get it under control. Remember, we're double breaths out. Those go a long way, okay? Don't hyperventilate. Right, we're starting on exercise 4, which means we've only got 3 exercises. So it's either goblet squats for you if you've got a kettlebell, or it's squatting out. Either way, set yourself up now. Last time we do these. Let's tick them off. Let's get them done. End is in sight. You can almost feel it. We can definitely see it. So don't hold back now. Last time you're doing squats, let's finish these legs off.
Best squats we can do. Pull the knees apart, drive the toes hard, keep the chest proud. Flutter kicks, no thought required, lie down, straighten the leg out and go. Making sure you're keeping those knees locked out here, okay? Short, sharp movement. Don't have the legs high. Your feet should be roughly 6 inches off the ground, okay? So you're almost hitting the ground with your heel, but not quite. You know what's coming. All I ask is that you push yourself to the limit, okay? Do it. Came this far now. Don't ease off, go up, straight up. First rep. Next rep. One more rep, just keep telling yourself. Never mind that voice that might be telling you, whoa, 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 we need a breath. Don't care, you're gonna get 30 seconds of it soon. And I wanna get better. Relax, walk around, breathe. Well done, good work. So this time, believe it or not, we've got flutter kicks, and then we've got burpees, then we rest, and then we've got burpees, and then we're finished. And that is a ladder circuit in the bag, and that's why I like it. Okay, it lures you in, this ain't so bad, then boom, and then all of a sudden it's done. 3, 2, lie on your back, go. Work these hard. Keep the legs straight. You should feel this in your core. Now, if your legs are tired, sure, you're going to feel the hip flexors and quads burning, but you're still working properly. Last time we do these, 10 more seconds, don't give up. Nice and tight, short range of movement. Get up for these burpees as fast as you can. Stand by, go up. Rep 1, doesn't matter if it's a mess. As soon as you're squeezing that butt out, you're straight back down again. Lock out and down. Don't look at your ceiling. Nothing up there is going to help you. Keep going. Push yourself. If you're struggling, good. Push harder. Great work, everyone. Come on. Walk around. Fantastic, you made it this far. Okay, this is no surprises tonight. We're finishing after this. This isn't one of those nights where you think we're finished and we do it all again. Although I'm sure some of you probably would, but we're not doing that. Burpees in 10 seconds. I don't care if you're tired. This is all out, flat out. You don't even pause for a breath. You just go. Stand by. Give it your all. You're done after this. Go. That doesn't mean crap fast reps. It means fast, good reps. Stand up, lock out, down. Stand up, lock out, down. That's what we should be doing. We're done after this. You should feel the same way. Walk around. Give me just 1 minute of your life if you're in a rush. Walk around and breathe. Remember, it's a big breath in through the nose as fast, sorry, not as fast, as much as you can. Followed by trying to completely empty the lungs and 2 big breaths out through the mouth. Repeat. And very quickly, you should start to find yourself recovering. Forget that noise. It'll be etched into your head and your dreams tonight. Right, 6 exercise ladder circuit, my favourite. Why? Because it's short, sharp, and it gets you going, okay? It pushes you as hard as you want to push yourself. So if you found that difficult, good, you should have. You pushed yourself hard. If you didn't, you should be having words with yourself, okay? So thank you very much. Hopefully you enjoyed that, and hopefully you got something out of it. In terms of cooling down, as I always say, you try to finish in the state that you started in, only feeling a little bit more tired. So do not go and sit down, not roll about on the floor until this heart rate's down and you no longer feel that pulse in your head going boom, boom, boom. Okay, or is that just me? Right, thank you very much. Have a good night, and I'll see you all soon.